Hello and welcome to the Sunday edition of Cricket Happenings. Well, before I start this show today, I would like to firstly thank YouTube for giving all the creators an opportunity to showcase their talent in front of the public. So, thanks, YouTube. But as you know, dear friends and subscribers, YouTube now has come up with a new ruling or new rule, I would say, that any creator who has 1,000 subscribers, only 1,000 subscribers or more, are the only creators who would be eligible to have the advertisements posted by companies on their videos. Now, firstly, as I said again, it's thanks to YouTube that YouTube definitely posted a lot of companies actually posted advertisements on my videos, which was good to see. But now, since I don't have 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be at a loss here with YouTube pulling out. So from now on, YouTube wouldn't be supporting me. So basically, I need to get 1,000 subscribers, and that is going to take quite a long time, dear friends. So unfortunately, I don't know when it is going to happen, but yes, I definitely now I have to think in terms of creating my own cricket website, which I will inform you all shortly. So you can always keep yourself tuned in to this Cricket Happening show, which is the daily cricket show on YouTube, which has been the flagship for me. But unfortunately, due to the decision of YouTube for wanting 1,000 subscribers to put videos for the creators, I have to say goodbye to YouTube. But I will be telling you that shortly. So I won't probably this show of mine wouldn't be on YouTube. Probably from the time I would create my own cricket website. So I just want to keep you informed, dear friends subscribers, because you have been the ones who have been the wheels of this cricket show of mine, giving me the utmost cooperation, and because of your support and your response, that is what has really willed me to go forward and do this daily cricket show on a very, very regular basis. So thank you, dear friends subscribers, for all the support that you are given to Cricket Happenings. Well, so from here, so this is something that I wanted to share before I started this cricket show this on a Sunday. So let's begin the cricket show then. As far as the Sunday's cricket show goes, the first one-day international between England and New Zealand at Seddon Park in Hamilton. Very exciting match with Ross Taylor scoring a century, England posting 284. But even that score did not prove enough. But definitely Mitchell Santner actually keeping his cool and taking New Zealand to victory with some lusty blows at the fag end of the match, which was good to see. So New Zealand actually winning the first one-day international against England. And other than that, as you know, in Sri Lanka, the Nidahas trophy is about to start, which is a tri-series which is going to be played between Sri Lanka, the host, Bangladesh and India. And India, after an arduous tour of South Africa coming to an end, I think the selection committee and the think tank has decided that most of the main players will be rested, including the Indian captain Virat Kohli and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and also the frontline bowlers Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Jasprit Bumrah. And the reason that they are doing is, as you know, India has a long haul. If South African tour was just the beginning, they still have a tour of England, a tour of Australia, and so they definitely have their hands full as far as the cricket season is concerned. So they have decided to give all the players a rest, because after that immediately the Indian Premier League would be followed, and then the next trip starts. So so this also gives an opportunity for a lot of youngsters to come into the fray who have probably not had a taste of any international cricket before. So that is the news. So I'll be talking about that. I'll be talking about the team that has been selected by India, and we also have a look at some cricket news where Rashid Khan the other day was on the top of the ICC ODI rankings jointly with Jasprit Bumrah of India, and now he is also on the top of the ICC T20 rankings in T20 as well, and that is great news. So I will share that with you, and also we'll have a look at some Pakistan Super League matches that are underway. So let's start off here. First ODI, England versus New Zealand. Now this was played at Seddon Park in Hamilton. It was a good toss to win, one thought, because after the the conditions were a bit cloudy, and one was really wondering, not cloudy, it was a bit sunny, and one was wondering whether Kane Williamson, the New Zealand captain, had made the right decision. And yes, he had made the right decision, because what happened was it was a very slow pitch. It was having like tennis ball like bounce, and it all started, and the New Zealand bowlers definitely justified the decision by bowling in the right areas. So Jason Roy and Jonathan Bairstow opened the innings. Jonathan Bairstow was the first victim. Saudi and Bolt were really bowling well, and as I said, the pitch was much slower, and stroke making was not that easy. And Jonathan Bairstow was caught on the drive. He tried to push at a delivery from Trent Bolt, which was leaving him, and it was Ross Taylor in the slips taking the resultant edge. So Bairstow was gone for 4 of 13 deliveries with 1-4. Joe Root came in and joined Jason Roy. Jason Roy, definitely, as I said, this pitch was not easy to play the strokes, and Jason Roy had to control his stroke making, which he did perfectly, but whenever he got an opportunity, he went full and bang into the fence. So his contribution was 49 of 66 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. And then Santner was the one who picked up Jason Roy when, in fact, Jason Roy had just hit him for a 6 the previous delivery, but Mitchell Santner, bowling in a very smart manner, slipped in an arm ball, the stock ball of the left arm spinner, as Jason Roy tried to play at it, but the ball went straight and hit the sticks, and Jason Roy was gone. Joe Root was joined in by Morgan. At that time, the score read 89 for 2 when Jason Roy was gone. Morgan came in. Well, Morgan, it was very well done. He showed the right arm leggy was doing a good job before, and Sodhi actually, in fact, Morgan had hit him for a boundary. In fact, hit him for a 6 the previous delivery, and Sodhi got his man by really fooling him. In fact, he slipped in the googly, and Morgan could not pick it up at all, and in the process, he spooned the ball to Saudi, and he was a goner for 8 of 9 deliveries with 1 6. It was interesting to see Ben Stokes come in to join Joe Root. Joe Root, well, he was a bit edgy and a bit, I would say, a bit dicey to start with, but then slowly started settling in as he normally does. And Ben Stokes, after making 12 of 22 balls with 1 4, was a victim as he tried to put the ball through the third man region, and Santner was the bowler. He was gone for 12. Butler joined. At that time, the England innings was looking in a lot of trouble at 139 for 4 when Stokes was gone, and then it was Josh Butler who came in, and along with Joe Root pushed the score on to 181 in the 35th over, and that was then Colin Munro was in the bowling attack, and Colin Munro has definitely shown that he's a very, very utility cricketer, and what he did is that he actually clean bowled Joe Root with a knuckle ball, and Joe Root was beaten by the pace of the ball, the knuckle delivery going and hitting the stump. Joe Root was gone bowled by Munro for 71 of 75 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 6. Moeen Ali came in and joined Jos Buttler, and then Jos Buttler started his pyrotechnics, and he was the one who definitely went after the spinners in particular. He went after Reece Sodhi, depositing him for 2 sixes, and at the end he also went for the bowling of Trent Boult and Tim Southee to clatter them for sixes. Butler's contribution was 79 of 65 deliveries, 5 fours and 5 sixes. He joined in a good partnership. There was a good recovery which was made. Moeen Ali contribution being 28 of 26, 4 fours, 1 6. Vokes was cotton bowled for 11, and thanks to that Buttler knock, England managed to get 284 for 8, and that was considered a very good score on this particular pitch at Seddon Park in Hamilton. Willie was not out on 11 of 9 deliveries with 1 4, and Tom Curran was not out on naught. 284 for 8. Let's have a look at the bowling figures. Southee 10 overs, 1 maiden, none for 47, bowled well I thought. Boult 10 overs, 2 for 64, started off well, but then had to struggle. Santner 10 overs, 2 for 54, did a good job. Grandholm 4 overs for 20. Reece Sodhi, as expected of a leg spinner, went for runs, 10 overs, 2 for 63. And Munro, I thought, bowled very well, 6 overs, no maiden, 1 for 31. Now the target for New Zealand was 285 to win from the 50 overs. Well, the start, in fact, Munro hit a 6, but England actually put the Kiwis on the back foot right away, as the first wicket to be taken was Munro. Now Munro was charging down the wicket to Chris Vokes, and Chris Vokes smartly bowled a delivery which Munro actually edged it to Buttler behind the stump. So he was gone for 6, and then Chris Vokes also picked up the wicket of Martin Guptill for 13. A good, nice catch taken by Ben Stokes. 13 of 29 balls with 2 fours, and Willie took care of Kane Williamson as he got him caught behind for 8 to leave this New Zealand innings in real trouble at 27 for 3. And then there was a sort of a real rehabilitation period that started between one of the experienced players in the New Zealand team, Ross Taylor. At the other end, it was the very, very solid Tom Latham. And both started chiseling together a partnership. They had to definitely, first their priority would have been to repair the damage which they were doing, and suddenly they started repairing the damage, and things started getting better for New Zealand as the score started moving on when they put up a very good stand, 178 run partnership, recovering from 27 for 3 to 205. That itself gave New Zealand a lot of hope as that was going on. Ross Taylor, as you know, he's a very good stroke maker. Tom Latham believes in holding the innings, and both really did a good job. And then finally we saw that Stokes came in and picked up the wicket of Tom Latham by getting him caught by Root. Not before Tom Latham had made a very well made 79 of 84 deliveries with 6 fours. Curran took care of Henry Nicholls by getting him caught by Roy for a duck, and then Stokes actually struck once again by getting Grandholm's wicket for 2, and that was the time when Grandholm was gone, and and then Taylor was still there, so New Zealand definitely had nothing to worry, because Taylor, with his experience, one knew for a fact that he could carry New Zealand along. But Adil Rashid actually had Ross Taylor stumped, but not before Taylor had made his, I think it was 17th or 18th ODI century. 113 of 116 deliveries with 12 fours, as he was victim of Rashid. And now came the real crunch situation for New Zealand. Ross Taylor was gone, so all the experienced batsmen were in the hut. 46th over, the score read 244, so 4 overs were left. In fact, it was 45.5, so basically 25 balls were left, but still there was a lot of work to be done. 41 runs were still to be taken, and now the onus was falling on Mitchell Santner, with only the tail of Sodhi and Boult to come. But Santner definitely showed what a wonderful all-rounder he is. He clattered sixes of Adil Rashid, consecutive sixes at that, swinging him on the onside for 2 glorious sixes. and he was looking pretty good. In fact, he slammed 3 sixes. In all, he had 4 sixes, and Santner started changing the equation, and finally brought it to such a situation, brought New Zealand, and he also hit a few boundaries of the bowling of Tom Curran as well. And then finally Mitchell Santner was there when they needed I think 9 runs to actually win the match, and Santner hit a boundary of the very first delivery. A wide was bowled, and then Santner completed the formalities by hitting a 6 of the bowling of Chris Wokes. He slammed it for a 6 to bring the winning hit, and that was it. New Zealand won the match by 3 wickets, and what a knock from Mitchell Santner. Not out on 45 of just 27 deliveries, 2 fours and 4 sixes. Tim Southee was not out on 8 of 7 deliveries with 1 4. Now, the man of the match definitely going to Ross Taylor for his century. And if you look at the bowling figures, Willie, 6 overs, 1 minute, 1 for 26, did a wonderful job. Chris Wokes at the top nipped off the New Zealand top order, 8.2 overs, no maiden, 2 for 47. Curran 10 overs, 1 for 65, bit costly. Ben Stokes 8 overs, 2 for 43. Moeen Ali 5 overs, none for 30. Adil Rashid 10 overs, no maiden, 1 for 55. Joru 2 overs, no maiden, none for 16. So England actually winning the first one-day international of the 5-match series 1-0 to go 1 up. And that was as far as the first ODI was concerned. Now, as I was telling you, we changed the topic here. We talk about the Indian team that was selected for the Nidahas trophy, which is going to be played in Sri Lanka in the month of March. And as I said, India just completing a very arduous tour of South Africa has made a lot of changes, and I think that is the right way. They have, with as I said, with a lot of big tours coming for India in this international cricket season, where they would be playing against Australia, and they would be going abroad to play against Australia, and Australia against England and England, and they have decided that all the big names will be rested. So they decided to rest Virat Kohli, the captain, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Jasprit Bumrah and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the opening bowlers for India. Hardik Pandya, the X-Factor all-rounder, has also been rested. And Kuldeep Yadav, who could not take part in the India-South Africa T20 series because of an injury, missing the 3 T20s. He has also been rested, considering the fact that they have a lot of big tours coming up. And as you know, and then the Indian Premier League is there. So let's see what India has done. So India has named Rohit Sharma the captain of the Indian team, and let me tell you, the Nidahas Trophy series starting in Sri Lanka is a tri-series which is going to be played between Sri Lanka, India, and Bangladesh. Now, as far as these changes are concerned, there are going to be a lot of opportunities. So let's have a look. Rishabh Pant, the wicketkeeper batsman who has been making waves, as you know, in the Indian domestic league this season, as he slammed the second fastest T20 100 in the Syed Mustaq Ali T20 tournament, and so he's someone who is in some great nick. And they have also gone for and as you know, one knows that Rishabh Pant has already made his debut for India when he played against the West Indies, and Deepak Hooda is getting a chance. Deepak Hooda is also a very quick scorer. We have seen him in the IPL. Hit some huge sixes as well. So he's this guy Vijay Shankar has been doing a wonderful job for Tamil Nadu. So he is also getting an opportunity. And these are two players who would be liking to be in Indian colours, because they have not yet made their debut. And then the other two who have already played international cricket for India is Washington Sundar, right arm off spinner, and he's another one who has been selected. And Mohammad Siraj, the pace bowler, also had a sort of a christening as he made his debut as well. So Mohammad Siraj, the pace bowler, has also been selected from Hyderabad. And so I think, so this is the team. So, and Shikhar Dhawan has been given the vice captaincy duties. So KL Rahul, Suresh Raina is there, Manish Pandey. So I think it will be a real test for India. But nevertheless, it also gives India to test the reverse talent, the reserve talent that India has in its ranks. And as far as, and let's talk on a very, very brief manner, just because of short of time, the Pakistan Super League 2018, which is underway. One match has already finished. Multan Sultans, who have been doing very well by picking up 2 wins, they suffered their first loss in this tournament when today they lost the match to the Islamabad United by 5 wickets. Multan Sultans batted first. I think the bowling from the Islamabad team was pretty good and on the mark. Ruman Reis did a good job. The left arm seamer, 3.5 was no mean 3 for 14. Sami supporting with 2 for 19. Fahim Ashraf had 3 overs, none for 17. 2 for 30 for Andre Russell. And as far as the Multan Sultans were concerned, the highest scorer today was Shoaib Malik. Shoaib Malik with 35 and Pollard with 28. Other than that, there was nothing to really talk about. And as far as Islamabad were concerned, Islamabad were definitely put under the cosh a bit when the score read 63 for 5 in the 11th over. But Hussain Talat showed his batting skills here by carving an unbeaten 48 of 34 balls with 4 fours and 3 sixes, making sure that Islamabad United will get their first win under the belt in the PSL 2018. Well, dear fan subscribers, and before I go, also let me congratulate Rashid Khan of Afghanistan for now having got have been ranked as the top T20 bowler in ICC rankings, which is in addition to the top ranking ODI bowler along with India's Jasprit Bumrah. So it's a great feeling, and Rashid Khan, you are rocking world cricket right now. And thanks for your company and thanks for watching Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram signing off. Thank you.